we're shifting our focus now to Karnataka, viewers, where a major embarrassment seems to have hit the state government. We're talking about the prison system, which is once again hitting the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Now, fresh videos have surfaced from Bengaluru's central jail. Now, this basically shows inmates dancing, drinking and partying inside the prison premises. Look at the visuals on the right side of the screen, viewers. Look at them carefully. Watch how these inmates are dancing carefree. They're celebrating openly, enjoying the music in what appears to be a full-blown party. But what's shocking is that this party is happening behind the bars. Another shocking video has emerged from the Bengaluru jail, where hard-earned criminals had access to TVs in Bengaluru's high-security jail. Now, this has raised major concerns over the prison's internal security and vigilance. Among those accused of enjoying the VVIP treatment are some very, very serious, notorious offenders. We are also speaking of someone who's a notorious recruiter for global terror group ISIS, and also a serial killer, a serial rapist who seem to be enjoying, who seem to be partying inside of the jail. This news has had a major fallout. NIA has taken cognizance. That's the breaking news coming in, viewers. As we were telling you, NIA has taken cognizance of ISIS terrorists who are seen to be using mobile phones inside the prison. Now, they're likely to write a letter to the prison officials and also approach the concerned court regarding the same matter. So that's the latest news coming in at the moment. NIA likely to take up this matter. They're taking cognizance of the same. The visuals which have emerged, and they're likely to raise this issue. They're going to write the letter to a prison official and also approach the concerned authorities regarding the same. Okay, so that's the breaking news coming in, viewers, from Bengaluru, talking about the Bengaluru jail bash. Visuals which obviously have sent shockwaves across the country. We have NIA which has taken cognizance of the entire news of someone who's reportedly linked to ISIS using a mobile phone inside the prison. Neha is joining us live on the broadcast. Neha, NIA also taking cognizance. The Home Minister, I believe, of the stated earlier held a high-profile meeting. NIA is now written to the prison officials. What type of explanation, clarification are they demanding? And in the future, what corrective measures is the government mulling?
Well, this is not the first time that we've seen lapses at the Parappana Agrahara Central Prison. We've seen it earlier as well. And now, as you have an ISIS recruit, someone who's termed to be a high-risk inmate, quite literally, who was arrested by the NIA. In fact, 2020, this case dates back to, he was arrested for recruiting operatives, in fact, to the ISIS, sending them to Syria as well. The NIA had extensively investigated this particular case, and now this very ISIS operative who's lodged in Parappana Agrahara Central Prison is seen, in fact, using his phone. He's been identified as Shakil Manna. The NIA now, of course, has written a letter to the prison officials seeking clarity on how this was even allowed for someone like an ISIS operative to be using his mobile phone inside the prison premises. While on one hand, you have the NIA seeking a clarification here from the Parappana Agrahara officials here, from the jail officials. On the other hand, you have the Karnataka Home Minister who's carrying out a high-level meeting now with the prison officials, expecting, of course, the security to be ramped up there, while the Home Minister expressed condemnation and anger against what's happening inside the central prison. Remember, this is not the first time. Just about 3 or 4 months ago as well, when there was an incident of where we saw cake cutting happening inside the prison, and we had questioned him aggressively on this. His response was that they would ensure incidents like this do not happen. But absolutely shocking here, massive security lapses that are coming to light from the central prison, which is supposed to be a high security prison in Bengaluru.
Exactly, and that has led to a massive political slugfest with the BJP and others in the opposition asking, is this a jail, is this a high security prison, or is it some sort of a luxury lounge or a party place? Viewers, as we were telling you, despite being tagged as a high risk inmate, something which my colleague obviously was also highlighting and talking about, it looks like these people, the inmates, had free access to mobile phones, and this particular person was reportedly communicating with contacts outside the jail. Now the inmates are seen even enjoying TV inside their prison cells. Taking note of the entire video, Karnataka government has assured strict action. As we were telling you, Home Minister today had held a high-level meeting as well. Listen to what the authorities, the state government, is saying.
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕೂಡ ವೈರಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಸರ್. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ, ಕೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕೂಡ ವೈರಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಸರ್. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ, ಕೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆ ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಆದಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಬೆಳಗಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಆದಾಗ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕೆಲವರನ್ನ ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮನೂ ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಈಗ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೂಡ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆದಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವರನ್ನ ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಯಾರು ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ದಯಾನಂದ್ ಅವರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ADGP ಯಾರು ಸೂಪರ್ಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಲೆವೆಲಿನ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ವರದಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟಾಲರೇಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಾನ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, says the state government, but what action will they take on ground? That remains to be seen. As of now, we're slipping into a short commercial break.